Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 on my 4-day cruise going to Cozumel on the lovely Carnival Legends. Today, it's a sea day, and so, a lot of trivia, a lot of entertainment going on the ship. Big thing is, I just watched the wave show. Well, this will go before the wave show, so we got the wave show this morning, which is where they talk about everything that's going on. The cruise director, they'll bring up like the insider, the ship expert, what's going on at the shores, and then I think today they had the comedy host here, and then 11 o'clock is Legends of Lido. They're doing the Palooza parade, I think at like 12:15, so a lot of stuff going on the ship today, and let's get today started. And breakfast this morning is a vegetable omelet and ham benedict. My egg fell off. I do like their ham benedict. I don't like their salmon benedict, but whenever they have ham benedict, I'll get it. And then piece of banana bread. So I like to see how people decorate their staterooms, their doors. Makes it a little bit more personalized, and more importantly, at night, if you've been drinking, it helps you find the right room, find your door. Oh, and they got their little badge color too. That's a creative one. So this is the Lido deck here at like 9 in the morning, trying to watch the wave show.
So yeah, shopping is great in Mexico. You get some amazing.
So quiet when there's not a whole lot of people out here. But I think, so the app said the wave show was on deck 9, but I'm gonna venture to say it's down in the theater, so I'm gonna run down there now.
Right, you love shopping. You love shopping. Wow. We have a special guest who's joining us who is an expertise when it comes to all amazing deals and how to make the most of your time, both here on board and out in our fantastic port of call. We're going to be welcome to the Wave Morning Show, your Carnival Insider, everybody. Make some noise for Dario! Good.
All right, so next up on the docket today is creativity at sea. So we're going to go down to the Red Frog Pub and get a one-of-a-kind souvenir, maybe. I don't know. We're going to go check it out because it's something different. The one thing I'm not going to miss is Legends of Lido because that's always a fun show, and that's at 11. So we're just kind of filling time right now between now and 11. So let's go down to the Red Frog Pub. So in some of my Facebook groups, I always see people like ask about working on the ships, doing a working trip. And during the day, there's plenty of spots you can just like go sit and get some work done, quiet spots. A lot of the bars, they don't lock the doors, so during the day you can go sit in one of the closed bars and type away on your computer for a bit, or if you need to make a phone call or something like that. So whenever the Fun Squad does an event such as trivia or for this arts and crafts, they always put these Fun Squad banners outside the bar where they're doing it. So if you're curious if you're in the right spot, that's how you know you are. All right, so the creativity at sea, they have like 2 stations. They have like, if you want to color, you can go get coloring pencils or crayons, and then the picture, and then the other one is a craft project where you make a bracelet. Alright, so here is the beads for the bracelet. Basically, you just put them on there, then you tie the bracelet. When it's done, they give you some letters. They gave you some colors. You can pick your colors. I'm not saying I'm a creative genius, but this is the bracelet we made. Rose told me too late that I should have did like a hanging out with Mike bracelet, but they're getting ready to wrap it up because they're doing trivia here, so I had to turn my beads back in. Here is the finished picture. Alright, so as we were walking up the Lido deck, this egg magically fell out on the ground, so we got a ring with googly eyes. And then we are getting ready for the Legends of Lido deck, or Legends of Lido party. which we actually got a good seat. I've never been this close. We showed up about 10 minutes early, and there is our cruise director, Adam.
Oh, that was very sad, everybody. I said, how are we doing today, everybody? Oh, we're on the way to Cozumel, Mexico, everybody. It's me, Adam, cruise director. We're joined here by... So, what's going to happen is they are going to endure a number of different challenges to see who's going to be crowned the ultimate champion of being the legend on board the Legend, everybody. Now, who is going to be scoring the...
All right, so my money is the one up there holding a Corona in her hand. She seems like she's ready to be the legend. I think I'm gonna win. She's an eagle. She's in the zone.
As the eagle. Right now. All right, so channel an inner tiger. Let's see it.
Oh, you're good.
We're going to channel an inner dog. All right, you ready to do it? Let's see the dog.
Keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling. She already knows.
Of the Legend of Lido, we have on the Carnival Legend.
What an amazing Legends of Lido. I knew Bonnie was going to win it from the beginning. She was like, when they did we're looking for volunteers, she was the first one to jump up and like was so excited.
Everyone else was kind of forced to join.
Yes, everyone else was like reluctant, like Adam had to call him out. Even number 2, he was like the last minute addition because he like pointed and was like, one of you two needs to do it, so obviously he came up. But it was fun. I always enjoy Legends of Lido. It's one of my favorite things to watch on the Carnival ship. If you get a good group that does it, it's a lot of fun, a lot of interaction. Besides Bonnie, this is kind of a boring group. Besides Bonnie, this is kind of a boring group, to be honest. But the people I thought should have went through didn't, so obviously I'm not a good judge, apparently. So next up on my schedule is Sousa Palooza, but I don't know if I'm gonna go. You know, that's not kind of a kid event. They have like the Cat in the Hat and thing 1 and thing 2, but I got a great seat on the Lido deck listening to music, so I don't know if I want to leave. And then there was a lecture on Earth Day. Who doesn't want to get lectured on a vacation? So I might go check that out because I like Earth Day. I'm all about saving the Earth. And then at 3:30 is military appreciation, which I always hit that, or I try to always hit it. There's a bear on the cruise ship. Yeah, he's not even like smiling. He's growling, roar. So instead of the Sousa Palooza parade, I think I'm gonna do the beanbag toss competition again. I made it to the finals on my last cruise on, I believe it was Norwegian. Maybe I can win it this time.
Dang. What do you have to say for yourself?
I was close.
No.
All right, this is it. They only get 1 beanbag and you have to get in the hole. Oh. 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 All right, so we gotta do it again. As soon as I stopped recording, they made the beanbag, so sorry you guys didn't see it on camera. Dang it, I wanted the ship on the stick. Oh well. All right, so I know there's towels in your room, but if you forget to bring them like we did, because we weren't planning on staying, they have a towel station on the Lido deck. And then you give them your card, and then you have to check the towels out, but then you have to check the towels back in, so, or else you get charged. And I think the towels, I want to say they're like 40 bucks a towel or something like that. I don't know. I don't know why I'm pulling that number out of my head. So this is lunch, white rice or steamed rice with beef bulgogi, a chicken wonton, and mushroom fried rice. So we come back to our room, and what do we got? A bear. How cute. So here is a lobby bar. Not very busy right now. It's like 1:15. And there's that scary ass bear walking around again. This is definitely not Winnie the Pooh. That is a scary bear. So they do have the Effie barrels. Do they have one for the Legend though?
I was looking, I didn't see it. I looked on there, I didn't see one for the
They have the
Legend.
times and everything again, just like we did on Celebration. And I swore up and down I'd never do that again. So it is a sea day, as I was saying. So all the shops are open, the casino's open, because we are in international waters. So we are going to the Earth Day lecture. And we stopped at the pub on the way. I got their flagship red beer. It's only on tap, and I would not get it again.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
But I want to try it because it's their flagship. So now we are headed to the lecture in the theater. Man, I thought the lecture was going to be popular, but everybody's waiting to buy bingo cards. Today's mystery bingo in the afternoon, and then tonight is epic rock. Yeah, so it is convenient if you sit on the floor, or if you sit on the deck 2, like the ground floor. They have little tables in front of you, so super convenient. I think Carnival, Liberty, Glory, Freedom, the Conquest class has that as well. But then, like, when we were on the Celebration, the Excel class, they didn't have this. So, I don't know. But
They took away all the good stuff with these bigger ships.
yeah, I feel like the bigger ships, they try to just cram more people in. And they don't really have as well functional space as these older, smaller ones. Which I actually kind of prefer the smaller ones. Like, I think the Conquest class is probably the best space to ratio for people. But this is a pretty good one too, because there's like 2,000 people, and it's like I never feel crowded at any place here.
Into the follies here. We're going to get started with 2 exciting events for you. As you can see up on the screen, we're about to get started with our Earth Day Trivia, everybody. This is our very own interactive lecture where we're going to be joined by a special guest as well, so we're going to have a lot of fun with that one. But we're also just doing we're going to split the room into 2 teams. Ooh. So I'm going to draw an imaginary line right down the middle, right and over here. Your environmental officer, Adrian!
Hello, everybody.
And the crowd goes wild. Hey!
Whoa!
Adrian, how you doing today?
Great, amazing. Happy to be here for that day.
Yeah.
And tonight is elegant night, so it's always one of my favorite nights to see how people dress. See the sparkly dresses and, you know, the guys dressed in their tuxedo. Not all of them, but, you know, some guys go all out. Some people go all out. All right, I'm gonna try to play. Okay, it works. So let's bet. Oh, I got to bet 88 cents? Okay. Nope. So I'm sure there's a technique to this, but I don't know it. So I don't know the ratio. I just put 10 bucks in and I got 7 points. But I did win a little bit. But that was a quick 10 bucks. It took me like 5 minutes to spend it all. I don't know how people can sit in there for hours. Like, I hate losing money. So Rose found a gnome. It's a life-size replica of her. Pretty much the same size. I've never seen a bird on a ship. And he's just chilling. Maybe this is how they migrate. Maybe they are smarter than the average birds.
Butterflies, no pigeon, right in this area.
Yeah, it's just back here on the Serenity deck. But we got about 45 minutes till the veterans get together, so we're just kind of hanging out, enjoying this beautiful sea day on the beautiful Legend. This ship is quickly becoming one of my favorite ships.
The schedule needs to be adjusted slightly, but besides that, yeah.
Yeah, the schedule. I mean, this is a weird... So this is the last time they are going out of Tampa. Well, for the year. They are actually repositioning over to... I think he said San Francisco.
I think that's what he said.
And so this is the last one out of Tampa. They're doing a Panama cruise right after this one. And then they'll be going out of San Francisco, and I believe they go up to Alaska. So it's not very often you see a clamshell empty on a sea day. That's why I like this. So there's only like 2,000 people on this ship, but it never seems crowded. And it's pleasant to be on this ship. Don't you think, Rose?
Yes.
Let me see if I can tan my little hobbit feet.
Look, I already have the tan lines.
Rose never wears shoes, so of course she has a tan line. I never wear sandals, so I have like a farmer's tan on my feet. So the Earth Day lecture, they talked about these and now it makes sense. The different colors. I wish I'd have known that before so I could have got that question right.
We won so many prizes.
Oh, we didn't win any prizes. It was the joy of learning about Earth Day. Knowledge is the reward in itself. That is the prize. Me and Rose were just pondering, like, if the Kraken would it attack on a beautiful day like today,
I think my answer is the best.
or would the Kraken attack at night or like on a stormy day? And what did Rose say?
The Kraken lives down deep in the ocean where it's dark, so I imagine he would not like the bright sun when it's coming up, so it'd probably be at night or during a storm.
I tend to agree, because most images with the Kraken, it's like stormy weather.
That was going really far.
So here we are at the Fireside Lounge doing the military appreciation. Pretty good turnout. Carnival, they have pins. So I've gotten stuff from Norwegian, obviously, if you saw my last videos. I got a coin and a patch. I don't think Royal does anything like this. Not to talk bad about Royal.
Do the cupcakes.
Royal does the cupcakes, but I don't get, like, they don't give like souvenirs like this. So, and then MSC. Does MSC do a military thing? So I haven't been on MSC in a bit. I don't know if they do like a military thing. And then Margaritaville, then the one we went on, Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. What else have we been on? Celebrity to Celebrity?
I think Celebrity had one. I don't remember.
I think Celebrity had like the event, but they didn't give you a coin or anything like that. So.
Great! Oh, I love that enthusiasm. Welcome one and all into the Firebird Lounge for
like
our
it.
military appreciation gathering as part of our Military Appreciation Day. This is such a wonderful event where we get to honor and say thank you to all of our fantastic veterans, our military personnel, family members, and so much more for coming to cruise with us here. So give yourselves a big round of applause for attending us here today, guys. Part of the Army who's with us here in the room right now. Yes, come on, Army, let's see you around there. Let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. Hey. All right, Army, this is your moment to shine right now. I'm going to put the lyrics up on the screen. Let's clap along for the Army, everybody.
Sing it. And the Army goes marching along. First of all, we have done fighting till the battle's won. And the Army goes moving. No, it's not the Star Trek theme tune because it's the same symbol up at the top. But we've got a wonderful song, so in honor of our wonderful Space Force, even though they're not with us here in the room, I'm going to put the lyrics up on the screen and let's go ahead. I should have done the Star Wars theme. Have anyone part of the Coast Guard who's with us here this cruise? Any coasties? They don't tend to come cruising very often. But I wonder why. Even though they're not with us here. I would have won the Coast Guard if I could do it over again. I would have joined the Coast Guard, everybody. Exactly. With us here as well. But do we have anybody in the room who is currently still active at this time? Anyone who's currently? Yes, right. Yeah, please stand up. Please stand up. Wow, it's an honor to have you all here. Thank you so much for your continued... Speaking of international allies, it may come as a shock to you to announce I'm not from the United States, everybody. What? I know, shocker. With my bizarre accent, I'm actually half Australian and actually half British, so that's why the accents are all over the place. On my British side, my uncle was part of the Navy for a number of years. He proudly served under Her Majesty's service at the time for a number of years. He always said it was some of the best years of his life. On my Australian side, something a little bit different. My great-grandfather actually fought in Gallipoli back in World War I.
One more time, give yourselves a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much for attending our wonderful event today.
All right, so for dinner, just because how the way everything is like kind of lining up tonight, we're just gonna grab a quick bite of pizza. So I got pepperoni pizza. All right, so here we are, Elegant Night. We are going to go. Well, look at Rose's cool little duck thing she got. She bought it from Walmart. What was it, like 10 bucks? $3. $3. I got one too, but I'm not drinking tonight anymore because we're going to Cozumel tomorrow and I want to be able to get up early and be ready to go. Rose is a champ though. She's an expert drinker. But anyway, this is our outfits. I got my elegant duck shirt on and Rose has her elegant duck dress on. So it's just an elegant night, you know what I mean, on a cruise ship. So, but earlier I did see there was a group of kids that were walking by and one of them had like a duck onesie. And it was so funny because she was like, I even squeak. And then one of her friends came up and like hugged her and she was like, squeak, squeak. I was like, that was pretty funny. So,
I thought her like maybe there was like.
So with Elliot Night, you'll see a lot more pictures being taken. A lot more people are more willing to pose with their loved ones. People dress up. And I love this night. Oh, look at that. Elegant tables down there, all lit up. Tonight they are doing a Motown Showdown, which Adam, the cruise director, said he just brought back for this cruise. He says he brought it back because it was a fan favorite and people kept requesting it, so that's going on at 10:30 tonight. So this is the Epic Rock. It is about 15 minutes. And if you want to come, I would recommend coming here early if you want to get a good seat. We got lucky. I always like to sit on the end because if I don't like the show, I don't want to make inconvenience to other people. And so if I sit on the end, then I can make a quick escape up the aisle. But here we are. They got some pre-show entertainment. Looks like somebody's about to play the guitar. So let's enjoy the show.
She's buying a stairway to heaven. Come and thief, come back here. Sing with me, sing for me. Find me somebody to love.
I missed the fireworks. Sorry guys, I was too slow. We will rock you.
We built this city on rock and roll.
So Epic Rock, it was a good show. It's not like it was on the last couple ships I've been on. They actually danced and like the music was great. The choreography was great. Like I loved it. It was a fun show. And then now the captain's toast. I didn't realize today is the Legend's birthday. She is 23 years old today, so that's kind of cool. All right, so this is a cool one. It's like a little dinosaur duck. It has a little mohawk. And it is from the Lottles?
That must be the Latours?
Latours?
Lotters?
Latours. Well, that's cool. Either way, that's awesome. If you watch this video, hey, thanks for the duck.
Tell us how to pronounce your name.
Yeah, let us know. How is it spelled? Lottles? I'm thinking Lottles is in my head because of Lottie on Yellow Jackets. Alright, so they're going to play Rose's song.
They're looking at it and saying,
They're going to play Rose's song, hopefully. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay.
starts rocking. As the ship starts rocking.
Yeah, I'm metal that does like I know what's going on if the weights are off or what. I usually have like one day. I'm connected.
After the song. You want to go? Piano bars are awesome. If you've never been to a piano bar, I would at least go once, see if it's your thing. Like, it is a lot of fun. You get a good piano player. They do sing-alongs and make up words, and it's a lot of fun. So good, so good, so good. Bum, bum, bum. Sweet home Alabama, roll tide roll. We were on Margaritaville Paradise, and there was a couple there from Alabama, and every time when they would say Sweet Home Alabama, they'd be like, roll tide roll.
Little girls. And I think they were close to the phone.
I think they were old ladies, an old couple.
Females.
Yeah. Anyway. Finally, the first song from like the 2000s I've heard. I don't like his cadence, the way he sings. Here we go. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, every day I feel. Hey, mama, rock me. All right, so we left the piano bar. We're going to the pub. They got some live music down here. Look at this cute little seating area. It looks so elegant with the lights. I wonder what this is.
There used to be a smoking area. Look at all the tables.
I would say smoking because this ship was built in 2002. We were already healthy.
Really?
Maybe it's a coffee place. Go get your coffee there,
It's an international ship, right?
and then you come here, right here. Okay, so it seems like the later the night gets, the more I'm willing to spend money. So we got follow, and so Rose got a sea turtle bracelet so she can track a sea turtle, and I got an elephant bracelet so I can track an elephant. But the guy was telling me that the elephant one is not in real time because hunters have actually bought these, or I should say poachers have bought these to track these in real time, so now there's a delay. Because people suck, and they track the elephants to kill them, to poach them. So, but it's still pretty cool. I'm excited about it to go when I get back to check it out. But now we're waiting for Adam and the Motown Showdown. Motown Showdown.
Next temptation. And one, for the Motown Showdown. Who's ready to hear some Motown hits tonight, everybody? Woo! Everybody. I said, who's ready to hear some Motown hits tonight, everybody? This competition is going to involve everybody here in the atrium lobby. What's it? Everybody on this side of the atrium, everybody upstairs, everybody upstairs. You're known as Team Supreme. Team Supreme, let's hear it!
anticipating on that one.
Alright, now, I was watching, I was listening, and I was looking for full commitment. Alright, full commitment. And I have to say, I saw a lot more hands up on one side more than the other side. So, who deserves the points?
The Supreme! The Supreme!
So follow along, everybody. Sing it together.
He's got a voice. Listen up.
Is there a dance to this? Is there a dance to this, or are you just gonna just feel it? That guy right there is gonna win it for the other side. That guy. But he does the same thing. He does the same moves. We lost, because that guy right there has got some moves too. That was awesome. He was good. He was good. Yeah.
That was some cool moves with it from that. Oh my gosh, this is good. But we just received a notification. We're being a little bit too loud, everybody.
Ooh.
I know. What do we do, everybody? How tragic. Oh dear. Do we care? Do we care?
No.
Shall we be a little bit louder?
Yeah.
Just saying, everyone else around the ship, they're missing out on this party right now, my friend. So I think we take it to another level, everybody. All right? Are you with me, Carnival Legend? See who's going to be the loudest, who's going to be the proudest with this one. You know you make me wanna
Shout. Shout.
the signature performance, which I would like to see.
The Tina Turner.
For this final one, we want to see your best Tina Turner.
I knew it.
Great performance, and I'm going to see from both teams with a little bit. All right. Now, we're going to do a crowd tonight, everybody. She's in position. We're going to make it crowd.
We're gonna take the beginning of the song, do it easy. And then we're gonna finish. Rock. Then we do
My phone is in there, so don't break it. Don't break it.
Again.
All right, tell the story, everybody.
I'm in the city.
Gorgeous.
Rolling. Rolling on a river.
Come on, everybody, let's do this for Tina. Let's see it.
We're doing it for Tina. I don't know the moves. Every man day. Which one? The white? said it earlier. We just got back to the room. Adam was the cruise director 2 years ago when me and Rose first met on the Liberty. And so when I saw him last night, I talked to him. All right, so on this ship right now, the Legend, Adam is the cruise director. You've seen him throughout my video so far. Well, 2 years ago when I met Rose on the Liberty, he was actually the cruise director there. And so it was pretty cool. I had no idea he was going to be the cruise director on this ship. And so when I saw him last night, like, I'll say after hours, it was like, what, at 10 o'clock, I saw him sitting in one of the tables on the ship. And so I went up there and I said hi to him. I said, hey, you know, you were the cruise director a couple of years ago when we met, and I just wanted to come and say hi. Like, I love you as a cruise director. Like, you were awesome then, and I'm having a lot of fun on this ship. And so he actually took down my room number. And so we got back to the room tonight after the Motown Showdown, which you just saw. And, surprise, surprise, Adam wrote us a little note. And what did we get? Whoa! Chocolate chip cookies. So, pretty cool. Like I said, Adam's awesome. Like, of all the cruise ships I've been on, minus like one here and there on other cruise lines, like, Carnival cruise directors are probably the best cruise directors I've seen in my limited experience cruising. Like I said, Carnivals are top notch. Adam, definitely one of my favorites. I'm sad he's not going to be on the East Coast anymore. They are actually going to California, but hopefully I'll be able to cruise with him again when he is a cruise director on the East Coast again in, you know, the near future. But just, it's awesome. Like, I love Carnival. Just little stuff like this I think is great. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to go eat some cookies now before I go to bed. And hope you guys have a great day again. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.